How to learn Chinese characters for beginners. Learning Chinese characters can be challenging for beginners, but with the right approach and tools, it can also be a fun and rewarding experience. Here are some steps that beginners can take to start learning Chinese characters. Start with basic strokes. Chinese characters are made of strokes, which are the basic building blocks of the characters. You can start by practicing the basic strokes such as horizontal lines, vertical lines, and hooks. Learn radicals. Radicals are the building blocks of Chinese characters. They are often simple characters themselves and are used to indicate the meaning of a character. There are about 200 radicals in Chinese characters, and it is important to learn them in order to understand the meaning of many characters. Start with the most commonly used characters. There are over 50,000 Chinese characters, but only about 3,500 of them are commonly used in modern Chinese. Beginners should start by learning the most common characters, which will enable them to read and write simple sentences and communicate basic ideas. Practice writing each character. Chinese characters are written in a specific stroke order, and beginners should practice writing each character to develop muscle memory and familiarity with the stroke order. It's a good idea to use grid paper to practice writing each character. Using mnemonics and memory aids. Chinese characters can be difficult to remember, but using mnemonics and memory aids can make the learning process more fun and effective. For example, associating a character with a picture or story can help to remember its meaning and pronunciation. Use flashcards and apps. Flashcards and apps can be useful tools for learning Chinese characters. They allow learners to practice and review characters on the go. And many apps provide interactive exercises and quizzes to reinforce learning. Read Chinese texts and watch Chinese movies. Finally, reading Chinese texts and watching Chinese movies can be a fun and effective way to learn Chinese characters in context. This will help learners to understand how characters are used in real-life situations and to recognize them more easily. In summary, learning Chinese characters requires a systematic approach, lots of practice, and the use of mnemonic devices and memory aids, with dedication and persistence. Beginners can gradually master Chinese characters and become proficient in reading and writing Chinese. Finally, let me introduce apps that allow learners to write Chinese characters directly on an iPad to memorize the strokes. It also includes tons of free flashcards, pictures, pinyin typing exercises, games, and more. Welcome to download apps ViewChinese My HSK.